Good afternoon, everyone. This is Andrea Celebration Botanic and Candle Shop with your monthly reading for the month of April the 5th all the way to April the 30th, 2024. And of course, we have to incorporate also April the 8th. We're going to ask our ancestor, our spirit guide, our creator, our guardian angels to provide us with insights as to what to expect for this month, specifically if it pertains to as well for April the 8th in here in this reading. Um, what do we need to be aware? What heads up do we need to do? Is the craziness that bad as everyone is speculating? Or is this just normal stuff that we'll be able to deal normally? Okay? Of all the stuff that is been happening for a little bit. Please give us the guidance. I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams deck by Ciro Machete. And also, like promised, I am going to use the Mirror Vision Tarot and Oracle cards. Here it is. And this is the front, which I did a little review later. I'm trying to make it as shorter as possible. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to read from the book. Not yet quite familiar with it. I haven't used it a lot. And then I'm going to just also give you the traditional name for each card. In some of it, it matches, but in here, it doesn't. And to make it short, I'm just going to look at the keyword that it's giving us rather than the explanation for, okay? And see what it brings. This is a new deck. It has reverse. It has a non-card because I incorporate one in there. But it also have, as you can see, and I showed you before, it have like double meaning. So in essence, this card can bring us 1, 2, 3, 4 meaning in this deck altogether. So it's pretty insightful. I started and I really like it. So let's kind of shuffle. Again, once again, remember that we do reading by appointment, okay? And visit us on our Square appointment booking, which I'll put in our page. Also, you can find us in Instagram, Facebook, Google, Pinterest, and which one? And TikTok, of course. We have a few followers in there. And anybody that tends to come in here is because most definitely the message can pertain to them. I'm sorry. And see what is going to tell us. I'm going to just put him down. Now I'm going to shuffle the Tarot of Dreams. I like it because it gives you, this one here gives you planetary as well as the traditional major arcana and minor arcana meaning. And remember that I also incorporate numerologies and the faces of houses, which mean also incorporating astrology too as well. Because there's a connection. Oops, there's a connection on this. I'm going to put one. One already jumped. That needs to be part of the reading. I'm going to go ahead and take, basically, I'm going to take 3 cards from one and 3 cards for the other one. So the one, let me take another one here and take another one. 3 there. And will I show you? And I'm going to take 1, 2, and 3 from the Mirror Visions tarot deck. Here, I'm sorry. And let's see what we have. I'm going to start with the first one, the one that jumped, and it's the 10 of Cups. We also have Mark the Planet Award in here on the corner, and we also have the sign of Pisces, which means definitely this element here of Pisces, zodiac sign, is telling you who is going to be involved. And basically in here it says there's going to be in these months family quarrels. They are going to be fighting disagreements, okay? But it's going to be caused by someone whose zodiac sign is specifically Pisces. The second card that I have here is the 6 of Coins. And we also have another element. We have the sign of Taurus. And we also have the moon in here. And the moon represents problems, obstacles that someone will be having. Also the sign of Taurus. So basically it's telling you who can be the zodiac sign of the person that are going to be involved in it. And basically the 6 of Coins represents you showing gratitude to some people or someone that is going to be in need of monetary help, and you want to provide assistance. It's specifically somebody whose zodiac sign is Taurus on this month. The next card that we have is the 4th Sword. Sword represents element air. Okay, zodiac sign Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We also have another element. We have the sign of Libra here, and we also have the planet Jupiter, which represents wealth, fortune, and inheritance. This card represents in this area, all of us will be trying to balance things out with our finances and in our life. Why? The 4th Sword also represents lie and deception in the highest form, meaning we have been lied before, of course, and because of that, we're feeling some type of way. But at the same time, we're giving ourselves some type of, oops, my light kind of went off. I'm sorry about the change of light, but I'm going to keep on going. But we're feeling some type of way, and we are trying to kind of heal ourselves, trying to recuperate, to do better. Now the next card on the other deck, we have the 8 of Tree, which is the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles represents work or having to travel in order to make more money in a traditional lower arcana. And as you can see in here it's telling you the 8 of Trees like this, and in here it has a lady hold on, watering the flowers, sunflowers, which is kind of say the 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Trees. Okay, it's kind of symbolic. Now let's look at it in here in the little book to see what keyword does he tell us for the 8 of Trees. Okay, please don't let me take too long in here. Let me figure it, because I don't want to make it too long, this reading. I don't want to drag it at all. Okay, the 8 of Trees. I'm going to give you upright meaning, which is exactly what it came in. It says blooming success, meaningful growth, and also skill, a specialty. Again, connected with work and money. Also, the number 8 represent the eighth house, which represents the house of finances. But the 8th house also represents the infinity number, continuity, strength, will, and courage. All of this will be involved. Okay. The next message that we have here is the 8 of Wands. One is representing fire element. And then he has a one with flower, as you can see. 8 of embers. Okay. And in the other one, it says where the flowers are involved is the 801. And the other one, the embers is fire. 8 trees with a fire, a lot of fire energy. And the other one is the flower, the second one. Now the third meaning, traditional meaning, represent the other one represents Cupid, decision about Cupid that you will be making this month. Also, the 801 on traditional represents decisions to make. We're going to have to be making decisions. Definitely, the 8th again corresponded to 8th house, our will, courage, and strength, but also our finances. Next message, we have the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles, this is the second time. Meaning, it says the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacle and the 6 of Tree. And I'm going to try to put it like this and then see the other meaning. Meaning, this is joint forces, united. There's a tree behind you, which representing abundant prosperity, fertility, success. Everything is going to go well. And you definitely going to be helping somebody, showing gratitude to somebody you feel that is in need. Okay? Also, the 6 of Pentacles represent, if you worry about money, which I forgot to mention on the other one, is also telling you, if you worry about money, it's a temporary thing. You're going to be okay at the end. None of us are going to have no money problems whatsoever. So that's a good meaning. Now I'm going to go and pull 2 more cards, 13 minutes, a little bit longer. And I'm going to put one for the April the 8th to incorporate in here. Actually, I'm going to put 3. 3 colors to represent April the 8th. What else do we need to know? Well, or we need to be aware with this one too. I'm going to put from Bright Tooth, and it says the 6 of birds. The 6 of birds represents in traditional tarot, feeling depressed, feeling some type of way, being sad. You also see like airplanes in the air. Okay, turbulence. I see like volcanoes, like lava, a lot of fire energy. One will do it like this. Okay, here it is, so you can see it. And when you feel it the other way around, that's the 6 of Swords. You can see, oops, I'm trying to kind of see it myself. There's a cliff and a bridge. Problems, but it's still together. There's some, we're getting help to kind of solve the problem, the solution. Now I'm going to read it, what it means in here. In the book, I'm going to read the keywords for 6 of Swords, Come on, let me try to get faster so I don't make it too long. And the keyword for the Six of Swords in here is showing moving on, freedom, transition, leaving behind things that are no longer service in this day. And actually, as you can see, the moon and the sun eclipse is all about that transition, changing, leaving the bad one, and then just moving on to the new, what gives us growth. So remember, no matter what happens, stay positive. Don't be negative, because if you get stuck, this is the every so many years is when we see it at solar eclipse like this. So meaning that will take you a very long time to pull yourself out of it. So if at all means, just be conscious about it, and that way you can do something about it. Okay, I'm going to pull the other one. Right now, again, we have the sign of Cancer. And we also have the moon. We also have the Four of Cups. And right here it says, in relationship, we're going to be thinking about intimacy, but also about not feeling the passion, about not wanting more, and maybe having the need to maybe searching for somebody else. So we're going to be dealing during that day. We're going to feel some type of way, or some of us are going to feel some type of way in that area specifically. And it's saying connected with somebody specifically who is a sign of Cancer, whether it is ourselves or the people that we're involved with, because this is talking reference about relationship or marriage during the April the 8th. And the last card to cover April the 8th is the Eight of Swords. So twice we got the 8 of Wands before, now we got the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords represents conflict, feeling afraid, okay? A storm coming, and we don't know what to expect, okay? See if I can see the storm. We also have the sword in there, being kind of limited at the same time, feel like limited, obstructed. 8th, we're going to be afraid of our finances, but the card already told you we don't have to worry. This is a temporary thing. Whatever happened concerning the money is a temporary thing. It's not going to be all bad. We're going to be okay with our finance. If something happened with the money, it'll be temporary things, and then things are going to move, and you're going to be fine. You're going to have continued growth with your finances. Okay, but it's up to you. And I'm going to go and look at it, what it means, the keyword on the 8 of Swords in here. And it says self-imprisonment, despair, victim mentality, entrapment, mean something that you can do to yourself. Do not allow others to do that or make you feel like that. Validate it with fact, not emotions, okay? Because we need fact to make better choices and decisions. This reading went a little bit longer, 18 minutes and some more seconds, and I'm going to try to stop. But it's because I incorporated April the 8th in here. I hope this will help you. Thank you for your support. And until the next month reading of May, I hope you have a fantastic month, a peaceful April the 8th. Take it easy. If you don't have to get out because you feel some type of way, then follow your instinct and stay home, okay? But if you feel like going out and doing something, then use common sense too as well with anything, okay? On to the next one. Bye-bye.